Hi everyone, this is Miss Chris from the Woonsocket Harris Public Library. I'm going to start a new series of drawing videos where I'll be drawing right along with you starting sometime next week. Today I have the Light Up LED pad, and it's a light pad, so when I turn the light pad on, which is not on right now, you're going to see it illuminate. And I have a drawing that I'm going to put on the light pad and a piece of paper over the drawing. I have a dark colored charcoal pencil. You can use a number 2 pencil, any type of pencil that you have. I choose a pencil because if I make mistakes, I can erase it, but also it shows up really good on the paper as well. And then I can always save my colored pencils and markers for later. So I'm going to start by putting my drawing on the light pad and turning on the light pad. Taking my paper, go right over the light pad, and I'm going to start by drawing some of the outside lines of my character here. And maybe some of you might be able to guess who the character is from a very popular story. And a story about a little girl, and she comes across these amazing characters, and she goes down a hole and shrinks and comes across some amazing characters like the Mad Hatter and the Queen of Hearts and a Cheshire Cat and a bunch of other wonderful creations. And that is, of course, from the book Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. So today I am drawing the Cheshire Cat, and I'm just kind of making the lines of the cat as I'm going along. And then I kind of like to redo the outside lines as I go through. And so I'm drawing the body of the cat from Alice in Wonderland. Now I could, if I was at home, use a window or other lighted surface. Today I have this wonderful light pad here at the library that we got through our Studio Road grant. And it is a really neat, useful device that we will be using for programs in the future. And it allows me to make any drawing I want based on an already existing drawing. So I can take a coloring page or something I drew myself and make a copy for someone, maybe Garfield the cat or other types of things. But yes, you'll be able to do this from home as well, just by using a light source that you find at home. And I'm almost done with the body of my cat, so I'm going into the face of the cat. And there's lots of little tiny lines because he's got fur and ears and lots more fur on his ears as a matter of fact. And if anyone has cats at home, you know how furry they are and that they have whiskers. And there's lots of little lines and drawings that you can make for your cat's face here. I'm doing his nose right now and his whiskers. And then his teeth, because he has this great big smile. And I'm just holding the paper with my hand. I could use some other type of device, but I'm just holding it with my hand right now and making the lines for his teeth. I'm going to do his eyes next. Some little half moon circles. A lot of what I do when I draw is I think in terms of shapes. Circles, triangles, squares, rectangles, those become the basis of my shapes. And so I am almost done with my cat, and we'll see how close he comes to the original. And this is my final drawing using the light pad And Miss Gabby has a craft for us. Miss Gabby, take it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Gabby, and as you guys just saw Miss Chris with the light pad, I'm going to show you guys how to make that at home by yourself. So what you're going to need is a VHS case, a printed paper of whatever you guys want, and then a plain piece of paper and a utensil to draw with. I have a black pencil right here, some aluminum foil, a pair of scissors, some tape, and I have these string lights that we got from the dollar store. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up the case, and you're going to want to put in some aluminum foil that I already have taken out. And you're just going to want to put it on the inside to cover it in. You want to make sure to get it on all of the corner sides of the case. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take some tape to tape it inside so it doesn't move around. So I'm just going to tape it onto the sides. And having the aluminum foil reflects the light even more. So instead of just like a dim little light shining, it'll reflect off the aluminum foil onto itself and it will make it brighter. So that's the purpose of this. So after you tape it in there, you're going to want to poke some holes into the aluminum foil using your scissors with the parent's permission, of course. So you're just going to want to rip some holes in so you can see onto the case. This anywhere you would like. That. Okay. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put in your lights. I'm going to try to put them into the holes I just poked so that they come out brighter. And then what I'm going to do after I place them inside is I'm going to tape them there so that they don't move around. So I'm just going to shove them inside the holes I just poked, tucking them underneath the aluminum foil. They're not going to be perfect, but this is our craft and we can make it how we want. So I'm just going to take some tape and tape them there. And then with this box, you can just keep it in here. You can put it on the side or whatever you want when you're done. So I'm just going to tape this down. Just a few more lights to go and then we're done with this step. Okay. You don't have to tape down every single bulb, but that is up to you. So I'm just going to put this on the inside, turning it on. So this one that we have just has a little switch with some batteries in it. And after you turn it on and place it in there and close it up like this, there should be some light coming out of it. And if you see that it's not as bright as you anticipated it on being, you can even open it back up and poke a few more holes in there and rearrange the lights depending on how you want it to look like. So what I'm going to do is go in, taking my scissors again, and just poking a few more holes with some lights in it, like that. Taping it down again. Okay. Putting this one up here maybe. And then we're going to try it again with the light on, closing it up. Trying to close it up maybe. And now that we have this, it's gonna be our light source. So when you take your picture, and you put it down, and then you put a piece of paper on top of it, you should be able to see the picture underneath, which is gonna make it easier to draw. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna start tracing out my picture. And as you guys saw from the beginning, I chose a very famous cartoon character that all of us know. She started off in the movie Peter Pan, and then she ended up getting her own movie eventually. Her name is Tinkerbell. She's a little fairy. So, tracing out her hair right now. That. And then I'm doing her face. Making her smile now. Okay, now I'm going to draw her wings. That. Okay, next I'm going to do her body, her arms. Then I'm going to do her hands. Okay, getting her little fingers. Now I'm going to get her legs now. It prefers to have a smaller picture, but if you guys had a bigger one that you guys wanted to use, you can just move it around due to whatever part of the picture you were drawing. So you can make it work. Now I'm just going to get her little feet in there with the little puff ball on. That. And now I'm going to get her dress. And then when you take it off, you should have like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out. And with these kind of cases, there should be a little plastic sleeve that is on the cover, so it would make it easy for you to slip in the picture. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to slip it in, cutting it to the size that it needs to be, and you can color the picture and do whatever you would like to it. Then, when you slip the picture inside, carefully not to rip it, okay. Okay, when you slip it in like that, the light should glow through the picture, and you turn it into a picture fairy box, kind of. So you can switch out the pictures, you can leave it in the dark room, it can be a night light, whatever you like. So it doubles as a little fairy box and a light box to trace your pictures. So I hope you guys like this craft, and we will see you next time with another one. Bye!